With the 13th pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky.
Bounce right off the tummy of Len. Oh, behind the back from Booker, and P.J. Tucker converts. Beautiful fast break by the Suns, and Devin Booker was the star.
Rebound Stevenson, a run out, Barnes. Wow, Booker climbing the ladder for an impressive block. And then a lob, Tucker. Back and forth we go. Harris tries for the steal. Great pass. Fantastic pass by Booker.
Career last-second game winners. This is it. He did it! It's Booker! Devin Booker!
The bottom line is you take what's given to you. And what he had was a mid-range jumper. He didn't need to try to step back and get greedy and try to win the game. Be a hero.
Lead matching their biggest. Booker circles around, finds Tucker from the corner. That time he made it count. A 3-ball for PJ. 30 seconds. Look out! Oh, man! Devin Booker with a blast.
Straw. But you know what? They might say this was worth the price of admission. He dunked on the young fella. And the young fella went up like he was getting ready to do something. Chandler stayed right between him and the rim.
35 seconds to go. This for the lead. Booker for three. Clutch three-pointer by Devin Booker.
Say that fast 5 times.
Biggest lead, looking to add to it.
Redder, what a hustle play by Booker.
My goodness. 8.2, here's Booker in a tie. 4 seconds, Booker. For the game, got it! Off the glass, Devin Booker!
Wow.
Smiling. Basket is good. And the Suns prevail. 105-103 on Devin Booker's buzzer beater in Sacramento. Here comes Bledsoe on the penetration. Kicks it out for Booker. Behind the back. A little too fancy. Picked off 2-on-1. Ahead of the field. Healed. What a chase down by Booker. He stayed with it.
So he's got to go here and just get a good look.
Booker got it at the buzzer. Devin Booker has done it again.
And he took exception to it, but look at it. This is just great offense. That's good defense. But I always tell you, great offense will trump great defense every time. And just to see what he's doing right now is just, I think you have to be impressed.
They find Booker on the back cut. 56 for Devin. And the Suns get it to Booker.
They might triple team him on this.
For three. He did it! 59!
And look at this crowd. I told you they were going to turn on his side. They have not left.
All eyes on Devin Booker with 61 points.
Oh,
42 and a half. Here we go!
Bye-bye. Unbelievable.
So now he broke your thing.
Look at this Celtic crowd.
64 points for Devin Booker and no fanfare from Devin.
And I think once he gets this, then they can calm down.
He did it.
And the crowd is happy. So Celtic bench, listen to your crowd.
Most points in the league since Kobe's 81 in 2006. 70 points for Devin Booker. Just unreal.
What is going on, YouTube? It's Xfinity13 here, back at it again with another video. And here we're going to be starting a new series that I'm really excited to start. Actually, I think this series can be a lot of fun. Hopefully y'all like it, man. I think I'll have a lot of fun making it and playing it, so hopefully y'all just enjoy watching it. But let's just get right into it here, man. We're gonna have a My GM series here. We're gonna look to try and rebuild a team, and let's just get right into it, man. Let's get it. So here we go, My GM. We're gonna look at all this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have the quarters for I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have the quarters be 6 minutes. And I haven't looked at the normalized played to sim minutes. I haven't looked at this. Normalized minutes in played games to match sim quarter length. Normalized stats in played games to match sim quarter length. You know what? I'm just going to leave that alone. Because I'm not going to be playing every game. I'm just going to leave everything on that. Except we're going to play in Hall of Fame for sure. I think I want the draft class to be a little better, you know. Probably like a 65. We'll rock with that. Alright, man. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. And the team we're going to be using is the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns. And actually, I'm really hyped to use them. I think they have a lot of potential. I think they have some great pieces to build around. I mean, you obviously have Devin Booker, who's a monster, you know. And then you got Josh Jackson, who is obviously really good too. You know, we got Josh Jackson here. Can we look at his stats? Stats, but like his attributes. There we go. So, I mean, he doesn't have great stats right now. I mean, he has 79 shot close, not bad. 70 open. I mean, his drive and dunk is an 80. But he's a player that we can definitely develop for sure. So I'm definitely going to be looking to develop him. Obviously, we got Devin Booker. I'm going to be looking to move some players. You know, see what kind of players I want. Who is Mike James? What's his stats look like? 89 shot close. He's 6'1". He's actually pretty decent. 77 open 3. 85 driving. Okay, he looks like a player we can actually try and develop. Alright, I had no idea actually about him. I might look to move Brandon Knight. I'm not too big on him. Actually, James is 26, so we can't really develop him much more. But so what I might do is I might look for a real number 1 and then have James off the bench. So I might even trade Tyler too. But let's just get right into it, man. Let's get right into it. I'm not gonna read any of it. I've already seen this. I'm sure y'all have already seen this. I'm just gonna let y'all read it if you want to read it. There's so many cutscenes in this, man. There's so many cutscenes, and I mean, there's not many after you start out, but there is like the initial, you know, starting the mode. There's quite a bit. I'm just gonna try and just go through this really. None of this really matters, blah, blah, blah. You're meeting Devin Booker, you're meeting the coach. You know, the coach asked if you want to, or if you're thinking about, you know, bringing in your own staff and all that nonsense. Alright, here, go ahead, you're meeting the owner. He just tells you that he wants to win. He talks about your career, and he talks about how he used to watch you and all that nonsense, right? You know, he thinks he'll be a great GM because of how you carried yourself as a player with your strength, courage, and tenacity and grace that you brought to the game. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't lose. I don't lose. Yeah. And then we're going to get in here to a press conference. Alright, let's get to the press conference now. But I hope y'all like this series a lot, man. Like I said, I think I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. How I'm going to do it, I don't think I'm going to play every game. I mean, that'd be crazy if I did. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up, you know. I'm going to play maybe 1 or 2 games for a video, and then I'm going to sim 5 or 6. Maybe only play key games. Key games is like a throwback to like 2K15, if anyone remembers that. The OGs. But, you know, like your games against the Cavs, the Warriors, the Rockets, you know, I might play those games, you know, potential playoff matchups and all that nonsense. But I don't want to play every game. 82 game season, that's way too much. Kevin, welcome. You touched on this a bit in your opening remarks, but I was wondering if you could, you know, tell us more about your vision for the team. What are your goals for this season and moving forward? I think this roster has a few great players, a few good players, but it definitely needs an overhaul. But I'm just gonna say minor tweaks. We're in an interesting position this year. I know not everyone sees it this way, but from my perspective, we're only a few minor tweaks from getting the team where it needs to be. All our guys can play. I have no doubt they can play, but are they the right group of guys to take us where we want to go? That's on me to figure out, and like any other GM, I will be evaluating that as the season goes along. Ultimately, we've got some nice pieces, a solid core, and I think we're only a few more pieces away. Kevin, any thoughts on your head coach? Will you be looking to bring in your own people? Nah, man, I'm gonna just let him ride for a bit. Alright, here we go, man. Here we go. We're finally into it. That is like about a 6-minute freaking intro, but alright, let's see here. I do want to start out with a trade. I want to look to trade Brandon Knight. I'm not too, you know, high on him. So I'm looking for picks. And that's really it. Maybe a big. Alright, let's see here. Kelly Olynyk's not a bad one, but he is a big contract. I don't want to give up those 2 in one pick and one thing. Derek Favors, he's not bad. He's a little older. Garrett Temple, no, old. Jordan Clarkson wouldn't be a bad option, actually. Let's look at this. Let's look at him. He's a 2. Oh, no. He's a 1. This may be our 1. Alright, let's see here. He is 89 close, 89 mid, 80 open 3, 78 contested. He has a decent driving layup. His passing accuracy is alright. He's 6'5", which is nice. He has 63 steal, 85 hustle, 82 speed, 85 speed with ball. I'm actually thinking about that trade. He's 25, yeah. But I don't know. He is 25. I'll go back to that. And look. But I think that could be our point guard. I have Mike James come off the bench. Patty Mills. Jamal Crawford. He's 37. Jeez. Now, like this here. 2020 first round pick and it's top 10 protected. I don't know, man. I'm really leaning towards Clarkson. I think Clarkson would be the right pick. A second round pick isn't going to turn into much, I don't think. So, let me see if I can get something else. What if I... Nah, I don't want him. What if we can get Lonzo? I mean, we probably could. What if we get Lonzo? Alright. So I can't get Lonzo? What if I take someone else that has a decent salary? You know, I'm sure they have someone that has a like Luol Deng. If I can get Lonzo and Luol Deng, nah. Can they do the pick that we were gonna do though? Or was it the Lakers? Who are they gonna sign? They were going to sign Clarkson. What? They just said they were interested in that trade. Look at this cheese. Yeah, they're interested in it. Alright. I actually really like that trade, I think. I think that trade can really help us out. Alright, let's see. Because that gives us a true... Is Booker hurt? I think... No, Booker's fine. Alright, there we go. There we go. I might look for a power forward, but I mean, he is young too, so I mean, I might look to just develop him. He's 7'1". That is nice. I mean, 7'1", size matters in the NBA. That's what she said. Alright. I do like our two bigs. I mean, I wish we could get a little younger with Greg Monroe. But I mean, he is a really good big that we can just kind of chill with for right now. I might try and get another shooter as my small forward. I think that's what I want to do. But I really like having that Mike James off the bench. I think Mike James off the bench is a great fit. Josh Jackson off the bench right now. I think what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to start Jackson. I'm going to take some of his minutes away. I'm going to go like that. Give him some minutes. And that's how we're going to rock it. That's how we're going to rock our team. For right now, at least. I do want to see... I'm going to try one more trade. I don't want to like mess this team up too much, you know. But I do want to try and get rid of TJ Warren. Because he's alright. But he's very slow. And I'm not too into him. I don't think he fits my team all too much. DeAndre Jordan, if he wasn't 29, that would be a decent one. But we would have to also give up Greg Monroe, which, you know, is understandable. Nick Batum, Rudy Gobert, Buddy. If we get Buddy has a 90 open 3? Hold up. I mean, I don't care for Vince Carter. I might try and like take Vince Carter off and then, you know, maybe we get a pick out of it instead. What's Larry Nance look like? I mean, he's more of just a dunker. Yeah. Harrison Barnes. A first round pick. I don't know. I think I might take that trade. Yeah, we're gonna take that one actually. We got Buddy for Warren, and then what I might do is I might just slide because Buddy is on the shorter side. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide Booker to the 3. Let's see if we can take Vince off. Yeah, like I don't care too much for Reed here. What is he? He's a 2, yeah. So I mean, we're getting a 2 there. I mean, do they got someone that we want? I mean, Fox would obviously be nice, but no way we can get him, right? They really don't want Vince Carter, huh? Shoot, we might just take Vince just to have him. I do like Vince. Let's see if we can. They can't trade there first. Can we get it? They would have too many people. Dang. Alright, so let's see if they do give us Carter, right? They want Greg Monroe, and we would get George Hill. What are we getting? Just all these old players? Nah. We'll take that. Actually, we'll back out because knowing 2K won't let us do that. We'll just do this straight up. I don't mind this trade. I really like how we get Buddy. I think Buddy can be a huge difference maker. With that 93, he's young. He's very young. So what we're going to do is we're going to slide Booker to the 3. We're going to run a little small. I think we're going to run a little small. Right? So we're going to shift them. And then we're going to put Buddy up here. And then obviously, you know, we're going to put Jackson in. He's going to be our 6. Yeah, he's going to get some time, obviously. Who is this? 6'10", 74 overall. I do want Alex Len in there. I mean, actually, let's look to trade Len. He might be... he might be someone we try and trade. And I want to try and see if we can trade Vince Carter. I don't really care for Vince just because of how old he is. Like, he's not going to be like a centerpiece or anything. Let's look to see if we can find a decent thing for Len. Because Len, if I'm being honest, he was kind of a bust. I mean, we could use a 4. Like a good starting 4. Or we might just take a pick. If we can get just a pick. I mean, I don't like any of these offers. Nah, I don't think any of these offers are good enough to trade him. Nah, we won't trade Len. What about Chandler? Because we don't need Len and Chandler. Like, we don't need... You know, we don't need all these people, but no one really wants Chandler either. Carter? You can't trade him. Alright, so... I mean, I like this team so far. I think this team could... definitely has a lot of potential. Let's look at the free agents. Chris Bosh is a free agent. Chris Bosh might not be a bad player to sign. I mean, he's not going to be a centerpiece, though. Ty Lawson, man. Luis Scola, David Lee, Monte Ellis. I mean, these players are all really good. They're just old. Darren Williams, throw back to him. Jordan Crawford, Chris Humphries, Kardashian, huh? Anderson Varejao, Anderson Varejao, Leonard Barbosa, Gerald Green. Why is he a free agent? Let's look at Gerald Green. What's his stats look like? Drive and dunk is a 94. You know what? I might be interested in Gerald Green that come off the bench. Let me see here. I just want my roster, bro. Alright. I mean, like, you don't need Troy Daniels. Yeah, like, we don't need him. Alright. So, I actually think that, what is he, a 2? Yeah. I think Gerald Green can be a great asset on how I want to play. Because I want to be able to, either be able to, hit the break real fast, you know, and get out there off when we get a rebound. Or I want to be able to shoot, like drive in and then kick out. Alright, I don't care for any of this stuff, man. 1 year deal for a total of 1.42. That's as low as we can give him. We'll bring him back to Phoenix. Let's get it, baby. Let's go, man. We'll gladly bring him back to Phoenix here. Alright, and let's see here. We don't need him. We don't need him in there. So we can take away his minutes here. Gerald Green. I want to give him some minutes, and I want to move him up here, actually. I want him to be up here a bit. Because, like I said, I think he fits how I want to play this game. Alright, man. Well, that's going to be it for this first video of the series. Just wanted to introduce it a bit. Wanted to, you know, just bring it to you guys. Hopefully y'all like it. And I'm out. Peace.